Okay,
The connection is okay. Go ahead, sir.
perfect, Seth. The first question that I have to realize is how did you find out that you had a gift for freestyle? Uh,
I don't think it's a gift. I think the biggest talents are in the head, you know. So in a way, I think this is what they call talent. This moment of recognition that you can do something. So it was never about the ability. It was just about the mind going to a different place and trying to do something new, you know. So it was never. I couldn't do it when I started. So if any kid wanted to, I remember I was with a friend and this kid was like, he's a very good friend, and this kid was like, "Wow, I cannot believe you're the best freestyler in the world." And my friend told him like, "Well, if you start practicing now, you can be the second best." So it's just about this idea of doing it.
okay, but do you think that the current tennis is boring in the tennis professional? Is boring this life, the matches, the
I
spectators?
I think I don't think the problem is in the sport. I think the problem is how we organize the sport and the people that are packaging it. I think the package is wrong. I think the media around it is wrong. I think the whole approach is wrong because they're not communicating. And I spoke to players about this. They're not communicating the true essence of the players to the audience. So the audience cannot relate. They're trying to package them into this perfect guy, whatever. They're not. They're human beings, and I think this is something uh, that I'll try to explore later on. As I get more powerful.
Okay, okay. When did you start traveling around the world with the freestyle?
2015.
And why you start in this year?
This is when we made the commercial with Head, so this was the starting point.
Okay,
There was a video. The campaign was called Frame and Play. It was my idea. It was my project. They picked it up and sort of, yeah, I'm still riding this wave.
can you tell me how was this experience with Novak Djokovic, Maria Sharapova, with Head, with this video?
It was great. I mean, it was weird in the beginning, but it was really great. When I'm in the moment, I'm usually a relaxed guy. So sorry, the plane is flying over my head. Uh, but yeah, I mean, they were really, really nice. As to this day, I think the players respect me because what I do, they understand that it's skill based, so it's not cheap. It's a lot of hard work, and so they respect that, and they go from there. And I think it's great. I mean, the whole shoot was unbelievable experience. It was for 3 days. I barely slept at that time from adrenaline and everything, but it was pretty cool. I mean, that's the biggest award, especially in the beginning. Starting was the respect that I got from the players.
Okay, let's we talk about your tennis professional life, and what was the moment that you have to retire for tennis professional?
Oh, I mean, I had only a few points when I was like 18 years old, 1 or 2 points, I think, and I went to college straight away. I just didn't see it, as a realistic possibility. I think if I was a player, I think I would have been maturing much more, but I had many more interests. So I think, you know, I don't know. I don't know where the point is, but I think college was great, and then I didn't really, feel like I should go on the tour or whatever. And also, you gotta realize my generation is one of the most undercut generations because the field was so strong, nobody was breaking through.
That's great, Steph. And talking with the players, and you mentioned Djokovic, Sharapova, a lot of players that realize freestyle with you. And what do you think about the skills, or what is the most player realize freestyle, realizing freestyle? I
You mean who is the best at it?
Yes, yes.
I don't know. I mean, nobody's been ever doing this, so it's kind of hard. But to be honest, like the top guys are usually the best ones in a way, and then you have some guys that are just, can do these things. Uh, like, Murray and Djokovic were very good and very quick to learn, which means that their learning patterns are super high level, which is to be expected, right? That's why they can change their technique so easily, while the other players can't. People don't realize how many changes Federer has made. It seems like he's playing the same, but you look at the videos, he completely changed his technique with small details. So I think this is because they have this coordination abilities, and I'm 100% sure that if Federer was to, if I spend with him 15-20 minutes, like he would learn things very easily. This is to me, I think, normal.
Do you know of Argentina, Renzo Olivo? The skills of Renzo Olivo?
Who?
Renzo Olivo. It's a Renzo.
Oh, of course I know Renzo Olivo. Renzo is very important in my story. Renzo. So when I was going to college, I made the video, like my first video with these tricks, right?
Yes.
When I was like 17 or something like this. I don't even know if I have this video online. It was for a music festival back home. So then I went on YouTube and I was looking at if anyone else is doing anything similar. And there was a video of Renzo I think at the Moratoglu Academy at the time, which was in a different place. And I actually met the French people that shot this video with him, and I think it was a great video. So Renzo, yeah, for sure, he can do the most tricks. But this was at a stage where I think, where he did it and I did it at that time, and then I went for 5 years to college. I didn't work on it at all, and then I started again, right? It was at such a low level, but the idea was there. So Renzo is to me is the only guy that I've heard of at that time, that can do some stuff that I understood. Okay, this is difficult. So he really appreciates what I do, and he's a great guy. Also, Diego Schwartzman is very good with skills, huh? Yes. So Diego, I just saw him here. We might make a video here, so look out for that. He said he would like to, but he's also a great support, and anyone that sort of from the tour that follows me and gives me likes or comments, it's a great way of support for me. It's special.
And what is your goal for freestyle? What is your goal for your life and in general?
My goal for life is to have 2 daughters. It's true. I don't know. Idea by idea, project by project is the most healthy way. I cannot predict where this will go. I cannot put a lock on it. And every time I try to do that, I made problems for myself and for my journey. So it was, I think, the goals should be, very short term. It's better that way for me. Because I cannot say I'm going to win Olympic Games in 3 years and work towards that goal, And I cannot say I will perform at the Olympic Games because it doesn't depend on me. I cannot say my goal is to have 1,000 kids doing freestyle. It's not up to me. I can just focus on my work and put my stuff out there to the world, sort of, and, see what happens.
Okay. And why do you stay in Wimbledon in this part of the year? Why do you stay there? If you can.
I'm staying in this house. Look, this is my room over there. This is my garden.
Great.
It's very close by Wimbledon.
Great place, yeah. Steph. It's a great place. Maybe in the future I stay with you in this place.
Okay, we'll see about that. We'll see. Okay. I have to. Okay. I have only one room, so I'm not that big.
And Steph,